Hello and thank you for joining me for another video. Today we're going to be talking about one of the most powerful and potent ways that you can build creatives inside Facebook ads, and that's by using emotional triggers. We know that putting a variety of creatives inside our Facebook ad account is pretty much crucial in 2025 if you want to find profitable scale. But one of the problems that I see a lot of the times is that people are just throwing stuff against the wall and don't really have any structure when they're making their creatives. And a great way to create structure around this and to create potent ads that really take effect when people see them is emotional triggers. So what we're going to be doing today is learning a bit more about emotional triggers, and then crucially we're going to go through 6 emotional triggers that you can start using right away. We're going to go through how they work, why they work, and then also some examples that you can go from as well. So let's get into it. So starting off, why do we use emotional triggers and why are these so useful when we're creating ads? So basically, it allows us to deeply connect with our target audience and make our product more unique. So we're not just putting up some random pictures and hook lines that we get. We're actually trying to stop people in their tracks and make them think about our product and how it could improve their lives. And this is the most important thing when it comes to Facebook ads, because people aren't searching for our product. They're scrolling through their feed, taking in information. We need to interrupt that pattern and show them our product and get them to take it on board. Emotion makes ads and products more memorable. So if we can actually attach an emotion to our product and the ad that they're seeing, it's going to make it more memorable and they're going to remember our product and hopefully go on to buy. It's going to grab and maintain attention faster. So it's going to hopefully improve our click-through rate and also improve our conversion rate when people go onto the landing page. Emotions can shorten the decision cycle. If we're adding some sort of emotion behind this, it can make it a lot more urgent and it can make it a lot more appealing to that person. And if we connect personally to our customer, that's something that is very, very hard to copy. We're automatically associating this emotion with our product, and if people want to solve that problem or feel that emotion, then we are the place to go. So now we're going to go through 6 emotional triggers, which I find are extremely powerful. And if I was going to suggest you to start playing around with some ideas, I'd pick one of these 6 to go ahead with for your first test. So number 1 is one I'm sure you've heard of, which is fear of missing out, or FOMO. So this is the possibility of this right here being the only chance for that person to purchase. It adds value to a limited product. This is kind of one of only a few you can get. And also it shortens the decision cycle. An example of this: limited run of only 500 units, less than 100 left. So we can create a whole creative based on the fact that this is a limited run. So right here, we know that there's a sense of this product is limited. You're not going to be able to get more. And also there's less than 100 left. This tells us that you need to act now, but also tells us that we've already sold 400 and there's a sense of social proof that comes with that as well. Number 2 is giving people a sense of belonging or identity. So people crave connection and being part of a tribe. There are so many businesses, billion-pound D2C businesses, that have been built in a very, very short period of time because it gives someone a sense of belonging and identity. Even if you're selling something like workout clothes, for example, you can build a huge brand selling very good workout clothes, but it's targeted towards a specific identity and the mission you're trying to give with those clothes. It helps your product feel like a lifestyle and not just a thing. You're not just engaged with this product when you're using it, but you're welcoming that way of life into your life, and it's something you kind of really relate with. And also it reinforces the customer's self-image, which they already have, and we're going on to support that. So an example is uncomfortable bloat shouldn't stop you enjoying the meals that you love. We're telling people that we understand they have bloat, and we also understand that this a lot of the time dictates how they live their life, and we don't think that's right. Or golf shirts built for real men's bodies just like you. We're automatically calling out to these people that feel like normal athletic golf wear doesn't fit them, and we're reaching out and we're here for you. Number 3 is pain avoidance, and as you might know, avoiding pain is a much more powerful motivator than just gaining pleasure. This helps people see your product as a solution and not just a nice to have or a little treat they might be getting themselves. And it also makes your message immediately relatable. We understand the pain that you're going through, and we've come up with a solution just for people like you. One example here: most accounting tools confuse you with features that you don't need. Ours doesn't. We're going immediately onto the pain of, like most softwares that you kind of get up and running with, there are so many things you have to deal with, when all I really want to do is I just want to get my accounting numbers done as quickly and easy as possible. We know that is a pain point and we're helping you with that. You're only going to be in our tool for 5 minutes rather than playing around and trying to find how to work it out for hours. Number 4 is curiosity or surprise, and you will see this quite a lot in UGC ads. The reason they work with UGC because you've got a seemingly real person who has just got this new product and they automatically surprise with how well it works. Humans are wired to resolve open loops and find answers, and if you're kind of inciting some curiosity at the start of an ad, people are going to want to learn more about that and find out the answer. Tease is something unexpected or intriguing. Now, this is very native in platforms anyway, because a lot of the content we just consume on Instagram or Facebook automatically does this, and this is why we watch videos and engage with these things. And on top of that, of course, it encourages click-throughs and deeper engagement, which means we've got more buy-in from the customer and we've got more chance of them going on to purchase. So an example of this, what happens when a chef designs a protein shake? A protein shake is a supplement. It's automatically just reduced down to raw nutrition numbers. And we know they don't always taste the best. So what happens when a chef designs a protein shake? What does that look like? What does it taste like? You're automatically exciting curiosity and people might want to go and find out what that flavor is actually like. Number 5, and that is frustration. It's uniting people around a common enemy or a problem they have in their day-to-day life. It positions your product as a better, smarter alternative to something they're already aware of or to a problem they're having day to day. And also it makes the audience feel like they've been wronged. It lets them know that you've been doing something wrong or something wrong has been happening all this time and we're here to help you out with that. An example of this, why do healthy shakes still have 15 grams of sugar? Or why are founders still paying thousands of pounds per month just for basic entry-level marketing? We're telling people current frustrations and wrongs that are happening in an industry, and then we're presenting our product or service as a solution. And number 6, and this is the last one we're going to go through today, which is aspiration and transformation. And this is great for stuff like supplement product because it basically helps customers envision a better version of themselves, and we all want to improve on ourselves, whether we like to talk about it or not. And the reason this works so well is because it shifts our focus from product to the outcome, and we're a lot more likely to spend our hard-earned money if we know we're going to get an outcome at the end of it. And then also it builds excitement and an emotional buying for the sale. People are generally excited to change their life and see what this product can do for them. And some examples of how we could do this just with hooks inside static ads. The confidence that you see in others, it's your turn. Or feel light, energized and in control again. It starts with your first shake. We're letting people know they're going to feel lighter, energized and in control, and that's going to start from the very first time that they use our product. So wrapping it all up, now we've got these 6 examples. This is your turn to give this a try inside your ads. So next time you're writing a Facebook ad, remember that you're not just selling a product, you're trying to trigger a feeling. That is what we're trying to do with these adverts. We're not actually trying to sell the product in an advert, we're trying to trigger a feeling and get them wanting to find out more. And how you can start applying these right away is that emotional triggers are the perfect base for an ad. So if you come up with your emotional trigger first, then when you're creating your imagery, your hooks and your features on top, they can all build into this emotional trigger that you're trying to portray. And this is a great way to do it because it ensures your creative has direction and it has everything supporting the same message throughout the whole creative. So now it's time for you to give it a go. I'm sure that if you are implementing these emotional triggers into your processes when you're making new creatives, you're going to see some great differences in how many of your ads actually perform well and become winners. I've been helping startups grow for over 10 years now, and I'm making videos like this all the time to show what's really working for me, and hopefully it'll work for your businesses as well. So if you found this useful, please do subscribe, and I will see you on the next video.